slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Cameron Batson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Taken in at the 22. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Chase Claypool, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd down at 5. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder. reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaching.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. This is Casper catching it out right. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dave Casper, 56 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To try again after the sack. Jackson.
They'll get this to Jake Funk out of the backfield.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Down inside the 40.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Chase Claypool. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And, oh, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and